I'm the Executive Director of the Howard County Arts Council. Welcome. It's been a crazy 18 months, and it's so wonderful to see you all in person. The arts have a special way of bringing people together to share our experiences and perspectives, and this is just a great example of that. So thank you for coming out during a pandemic, and as we're just slowly getting back into having in-person events. Tonight we are excited to present two incredible exhibits. Art Ho Co, our biennial juried group show for county artists, and Biosphere, a two-person show that explores our environment. Because we're not quite back to normal yet, be advised speakers can remove their masks at the podium here during the gallery presentations. And I would like to ask all of you to keep your masks on throughout the presentation and maintain as much social distance as you can and feel comfortable with. If you feel it's too crowded, the lobby is open and Gallery 2 is open, and we are videoing this, so we will be posting the remarks onto our virtual exhibit site, so if you do miss any portion of it, you can see it there. I'd like to give a shout out. There's two former board members. They just rotated off the board. Alan Flynn Giles is here tonight, as well as Julie Hughes Jenkins. So I want to give a shout out to them, just because without our board and board members, we wouldn't have gotten through this, all of what we've gone through in the recent past here. So, even during this pandemic, there's been a lot going on here at the Center for the Arts. Our resident artists and arts organizations are busy creating in their studios, and local groups are busy rehearsing and performing in our performing arts spaces. Upcoming arts programs include a one-day painting with wool workshop on November 20th, our holiday Maker Mart on December 2nd from 5:30 to 8:30, which includes a new juried holiday market feature that will include handcrafted gift items that will be on display in this gallery for from December 3rd to the 12th. So it's an extended, instead of just our one-night holiday Maker Mart, we're having a little market that will last about a week. So be sure to support local artists and come here and buy some affordable gifts while you're here at the center. And we're also having our popular one-day holiday printmaking workshop on December 9th. So you can go to our website and check out all those details. Of course, we're especially proud of this year's stunning Art Ho Co exhibit, which features the works of 60 works of art by local artists working in a variety of media and styles. The range and quality of this work speaks volumes about the resilience and vitality of the visual arts community in Howard County, and I want to congratulate you all. I also want to thank our guest juror, Freda Lee-McCann, for her thoughtful approach and her discerning eye. I'm sure you'll all agree on both of those descriptions. 2021 marks the Arts Council's 40th anniversary of bringing the arts to life in our community. We've been celebrating all year, and tonight our juror, Freda Lee-McCann, will announce a special Art Ho Co 40th Anniversary Award in the amount of $400 as part of that celebration. Freda studied Chinese painting in Taiwan for 5 years, minored in art at the University of Maryland, and studied Chinese painting with C.C. Wang in New York for over 2 decades. She is well-versed in both Eastern and Western art and has extensive experience as a guest lecturer and instructor. While her artwork is grounded in the Chinese tradition, it also reflects distinctly Western and contemporary art influences. Please join me in welcoming Freda Lee-McCann to the podium.
Good evening. Oh, it's nice to see so many people here. To me, it's a treat to see people in person, and I guess this is kind of a new thing we say these days, is a meeting in person or, you know, Zoom or whatever. I kind of talk a little bit about my process on how I judge And of course, it's very, very personal, so if any of you disagree with my decision, we can talk about it, but we can step outside and talk. So anyway, it's been a great honor and pleasure for me to be asked to juror this show. And every time there's a special Howard County art show, variety show, I always come because you never know what you're going to find, and you kind of amazed by how many good artists there are in this area. And so it's always a pleasure. And so when I was asked to do this job, and I thought, wow, this is great. But then I was told, there's 250 pieces and you can only select 60. And I thought, oh, how am I going to do this? So it took a long time. Actually, I asked Ellie to give me an extension because she only gave me something like 5 or 6 days. And I said, I can't possibly do all that in such a short time. So she was nice enough to give me some extra time, because I kind of like to look through everything very carefully and do my selection, go back and look at it again. I probably do that about 3 times, and then I put it away for a couple days. Then I go back and kind of start from the beginning. I look at everything. I don't just look at the ones I picked. So I go through this, and at the end, I'm pretty happy with my selection. I mean, I only have 60 places, so I'm sorry if some of you their pieces didn't make it. And then I was told that I have all these prizes to give out, and I said, oh, is that all? Because there's so many pieces here that I love, and to kind of have to choose, that's really difficult. And so I just wanted you to know that it was a hard job. And Colleen had curated this show, and she did such a great job. It was so wonderful to come to see this show in person. And so many pieces look so much better than the photo. So next time you take a photo of your work, try and do a better job. Because like some pieces, I saw it in person, it's like, wow, because I remember it on the computer, it didn't look, wasn't that striking. And so I think that it's important, especially nowadays, with the digital world. You want to have good pictures of your work. So that's important. Anyway, so that's all I have to say. I guess I feel that the content of the painting is more important than anything. So what is the picture trying to tell me? And is this something that I think about, makes me think about things. So that's kind of my criteria, and I try to stick to it. I may not choose something that's just really good looking, but not with some kind of meaning to it. Okay. So that's why it takes a long time to go through the work. 250 is a lot, and I can say that I remember every pieces that hung in here, because it was, really a struggle to say yes or no. So now I would like to announce the awards, and sorry, there's only 7 people get the award. So anyway, the first honorable mention is Diane Dunn, Raven Song. You're welcome. And And I have to say, I loved her work because when I first looked at it, I didn't know what it was. And the shapes were inviting. So then I start looking at it, and then I start finding these little things in there that tells a story to me, that made me think of music and songs, and your texture is just wonderful. So do more good work.
So let's get together and have a photo so Pam can get us right here. I have us right here. Do you want to take your mask off for me? Thank you, whoever mentioned that. Okay. We're so used to wearing them.
Smiling. Everybody ready? All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
The next prize is honorable mention to Karen Juror. Abandoned chair, Ellis Island. And it's a wonderful piece. If you walk by a little too fast, you should go back and look at it. Because the encaustic really, I think, enhanced the photograph. And I felt like I had been there. Something about it had that nostalgia feeling. And also the way you have the composition, the window looking out gives you hope, and that was just beautiful.
So let's start with picture. If you want to take your mask off, that'd be great.
I just love that piece. Her attitude really, it's like, all right. And that cigar. So, and your palette is beautiful. So, do more work.
So let's get let's have a photo.
The next one is the 40th Anniversary Award. It's a special award. Patrick Dillon, COVID at the Beach.
Patrick is here. Patrick? Did he leave? Oh, okay. Awesome.
Anyway, I wanted to say why I chose that. When I saw the slide, I thought it was interesting, but then I kind of wonder whether I should select that, because, oh, COVID. You know, I'm kind of tired of COVID. But I'm glad I selected it, because when I saw that painting in real, it knocked my socks off. And that sunglasses is something else. Kind of, you know, you see hope in that, because there's blue skies and something to look forward to someday. We may not have to wear masks. And then I started looking at all the details, and the masks, both of them are just beautiful. And also also, I like the way that the horizon is not horizontal. It's kind of like a quick shot, you know, from your iPhone. And it's like, yeah, just get that. But the painting certainly wasn't done like an iPhone. Okay. So anyway, I really enjoy that. And I think also it's kind of appropriate to have it for this show about COVID. Okay, so he's not here? Okay. The next one is third place, Jennifer Hudson. Star catcher Raven. You might think I have a thing about Raven because I selected the Raven song. And I guess I love Jennifer's work. I mean, I just couldn't believe she did it freehand. It's amazing. And I love that Raven because the layers in that work is just exquisite. And each cut is like a feather. And I don't know how she does it. But anyway, it was wonderful, and it was a pleasure to look at it.
So let's not take that further. You can take it back. Thank you.
Second place is Corey Bowen, Descent. And I have to say, I walked in the gallery and I looked at that, and it just took my breath away. It was mysterious, and I kept looking at it. It's like, what's in there? And also, I liked the way she added another dimension to her 2D work, is that time. And you see the moon, right, going down, and it gets closer and closer. And it's a beautiful piece. And the metallic paint, there's some in there, right? And that really adds a lot to it. So, good job. Thank you. Ta-da! The first place. All right. That was a really tough decision. Freda Lee-McCann.
Can't believe it.
Boy, that painting really knocked my socks off. I looked at it and I thought, wow. The slide was beautiful, but the painting in person was better.
Thank you so much.
And I just felt that the horse came alive. And I mean, you know, portraits are okay, but this one was special. And you're a wonderful painter.
Thank you so much.
So anyway, it was a pleasure.
So thank you so much, Freda. What a wonderful gift for all of these artists, and congratulations to you all for winning the awards. And I'd like to, again, just congratulate all of you who were selected for the juried show, because it is very hard, as you know, to get in these shows, and so congratulations again to you all. This is a great show and we're proud to host it. Freda will be in the gallery for a bit, so be sure to introduce yourself to her if you haven't already, and you can chat about your work, or you can chat about art, or you can chat about whatever you feel like you want to chat about. I'd also like to invite you to join us in Gallery 2, because we're going to have a brief gallery talk about the art in Gallery 2 by Melissa Penley-Cormier and Mary McCoy, so please join us for the gallery talk in there. Again, thank you all very much. We'll be here for a while.